I could save you a lot of money. I've been a stable lad for nigh on 40 years. And what I don't know about mucking out a stable is not worth knowing about. I mucked out for people like John Denver, for instance, Marty Robbins, Des O'Connor. You didn't know that, he kept horses. I mucked out for the stars, alright, but that's for another story. Today I'm explaining to you and teaching you, for those that don't know how to do it of course, I'm explaining to you how to muck out a stable the easiest and the most cost-effective way, saving you thousands of pounds. You need a shovel, one fork and a broom. Now before I start though, the old wheelbarrow. You only need one wheelbarrow full. If you're getting more than one wheelbarrow full per stable, you're either doing it wrong or you're feeding the horses too much. So all you want is one wheelbarrow full of muck per stable, if you're mucking them out. Now I'm going to show you how the process is. So put your wheelbarrow in a part of the stable where it's not going to get in the way. About there's about right. Then what you want to do is you want to look for the piles of horse muck. So there's one there, one there, one there, a couple of bits over there. Sometimes it's hidden. So, and you normally know where it's in, it's like that. So there you go, there's one, and they've covered that one up. That's a clean horse, it likes to cover up its poo. Right, so what you do is this. So you get the fork just underneath the surface and you take away the whole lot. Like that. Into your barrow, over the barrow, and slightly tilt until the muck falls away. You're left with straw. The rest of the straw is okay and go to the sides. Now normally the sides are dry, except where you've got some stables the floor is not level and it's going towards the wall, and that means you'll have a wet patch, and you want to just flick it up the wall, sort it out, just to go through the whole lot. And any really wet stuff, get rid of that, goes in the barrel. That's really wet, so if it's really soaking wet, put it in the barrel, but otherwise chuck it up at the wall. So you're sifting through it, chucking it in the back of the wall, because the back of the wall is the driest, unless the floor's unlevel and the weasel running into the back wall or around the walls. So it's quite a simple process. It's common sense really. And if you've got the time, now it does take a little bit of time, but you know, it's worth it at the end of it. At the peak of my career, I used to muck out 26 horses a day. 26 horses a day! I mean, that was hard going, but that's when I was about 20. 1980, that was, yes. Yeah. 77 I had a winner. Put a pound on one, 14 quid. I can't remember the name of the horse though. Turn it over, keep turning it over. What you want to look for now, once you've got rid of most of the muck, what you want to look for now is wet patches. It's most important to look for wet patches. There's a wet patch there. Get the shovel. Now that's a wet patch, so you want that to dry out. While your horse is outside, you want that to dry out. So you've identified your wet patch. There's a wet patch there. Because any wet patches left for any considerable amount of time will possibly give your horse some kind of problems. Don't want this. This is what you know. Start getting all your clean and dry straw over there in that corner. And finally, give it a good old sweep. So here we are, job done. It's all nicely sorted out. The wet patches have been identified and left clear. There's another one there. So make sure there's no straw on the edges of the wet patch. So that's going to give that a chance to dry out while the old horse is outside. There's another wet patch over there. If you're getting more than that from one stable, then you're either overfeeding the horse, as I said before, you're overfeeding the horse, or you're not doing it properly. But this is a normal day, and the horse has been in the stables for 17 hours. That's all you should get from one stable per horse, and it's a big horse as well. It's not just a normal pony, it's a big horse. It's about 15 hands it is. There we are, all done. See you next time. Goodbye.